Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Blu-ray Maniac coming at you on the Horoscope channel. This week, the topic of discussion is um, what was it worded? Basically, movies about animals that are bad. Uh, I guess that's what you could call it. Um, Animal horror movies. Examples would be the movie that Karate Popcorn did on for her day, which was Monkey Shines, and Cujo is another one that comes to mind. Um, but for my day, which is Friday, obviously, I was looking through my collection and I realized that the only animal horror film that I really have, other than werewolf movies, is Cujo, and I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to be doing Cujo, and I like Cujo, but I wanted to do something different. Um, and like I said, I'm not too. This week I wasn't too sure what everybody else was doing, but what I decided to pick was a movie from 1993, and it's called Man's Best Friend. And I don't actually own that film, but I have seen it. It's been a while, but I have seen it. I don't remember everything that happens in it, but I have some notes here that I jotted down that from what I remember from the last time I watched it. Um, Most notably, first I'll tell you who's in it. You've got Ali Sheedy, uh, who plays Laurie Tanner, and she is obviously people remember her from The Breakfast Club, the '80s Brat Pack movies, and she was also in Short Circuit. And then you have Lance Henriksen, a really favorite actor of mine, playing Dr. Jarrett. And Lance Henriksen was in Aliens, Terminator, even some episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Lance Henriksen's been in a lot of stuff. Most people know who he is. Um, and then, as far as I can tell, those are the two most famous actors. Those are the two that people will recognize. But basically, the story is that, from what I remember, there's this dog, and his name is Max, and he was genetically mutated, I guess, and in a lab, and as a result, hold on, let me close out this thing. As a result, he had increased strength, intelligence. I don't remember if he was able to speak or not. I don't think he was able to speak, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong on that, correct me, because I don't remember. It's been a while, but he had all these things uh, that were modified on him genetically because he was mutated in this lab. But otherwise, he looked pretty much like a normal dog. But his intelligence was the big one, and he was also very ferocious to those that he did not like in the movie. And somehow, and the other thing is that the character of Lori, or Ali Sheedy's character, she's an animal rights activist, and she gets Max at some point in the movie. I don't know, I think she adopts him or something, but she gets him and raises him and takes care of him, and he's really loyal to her. But like I said, anybody else he does not like, and he kills some people. Um, she then there's some tension in her family. Some people that she lives with, like her husband and stuff, you know they start to realize there's something not right with the dog, and they want her to get rid of the dog. So she takes it to the junkyard and gives it to the man who owns the junkyard. And the man reassures her, the dog will be fine, I'll take care of it, blah blah blah. Well, when she leaves, he ties the dog up with a chain and beats it over the head with a shovel and knocks it out. And the dog Max wakes up later, attacks the man, and the man fights back with a blowtorch and burns the dog really badly on the face. But the dog ends up killing the man and goes back to Laurie's house. And long story short, he kills some people. There's even a scene with some acidic dog urine that's kind of interesting. And the dog's pee is actually acidic. It's crazy. And long story short, I think the movie ends up going back to where it started. Basically, they end up back at the lab where the dog was genetically mutated, and there's kind of a confrontation between Laurie, the dog Max, and Lance Henriksen's character, Dr. Jarrett. And or is it Jared or Garrett? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't watched this movie in a while. Yeah, Dr. Jarrett. I was right. So, so anyway, there's a big confrontation. I remember how it ends, but I'm not gonna tell you. I want to tell you how it ends. But I mean, there's a lot of things that happen at the end. The dog, I will tell you that Max, the dog, does die. But there's a catch. When he was with Laurie, when she adopted him, he ended up mating with the neighbor's dog. So even though Max, the dog, dies at the end, as you can figure, the neighbor's dog ends up birthing some puppies, and all the puppies look like the mother, but one puppy in particular looks a lot like Max. So, did that dog possibly inherit the genetics of Max? You know, that's the question that's left to the viewer at the end of the movie, and it's presumably true that that is what happened. But like I said, there's a lot of other little things that happen at the end. Certain things happen to certain characters and things like that. And so that's pretty much it as far as that movie. It's a really good movie. I some people might consider it a little cheesy or what have you, but I've always been a fan of just about any movie with Lance Henriksen. I also another movie of his I really enjoy is Jennifer 8. Anybody that's seen Lance Henriksen in a film will know what I'm talking about. He's just a really good actor, and I enjoy any movie that he's in. Any movie that has him in it, I'm willing to watch it at least once. So anyway, but it's a really good film about a killer dog named Max. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It is pretty good. I'm not sure if you can Netflix it or not, but I know you can get it off eBay really cheap though. So anyway, this will do it for my video for Horoscope today. And the movie that I did was a film from 1993 called Man's Best Friend. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next Friday.